this is Generally Speaking. Episode 1. Welcome, Generals. Hi, Generals.
Hi.
My name is Lyric Larkins.
I am Nadi Payne.
And this is Shiloh High School's official podcast.
It is.
Woo! This has been in the works since
September of 2022.
Yep. And it's now February of 2023. It's been a while. I'm so very excited. So very excited. So, like, I can't express my excitement enough. So, what is this podcast? This podcast is basically a way for, like, Shiloh and just the community to just kind of connect on a more, like, personal level and, like, a more casual level. Because, we have the news, but I feel like the news is so, like, here's the facts,
We're just telling you what's, like, we tell you just, like, this is what's happening in the immediate future. Yeah. Maybe let's talk about what's happening just all the time.
All around, yeah.
Like, all around. Events and things like that.
And then we're going to talk about stuff in school. We're going to talk about stuff going on in the world that might affect us here in school. And just things of that nature. With that being said, this is something new. Me nor Nadia have never had a podcast. Talked on a podcast, hosted a podcast. Nope. Nothing of that nature. With that being said... Yeah, we talk a lot. But with that being said, as the podcast like progresses and grows, things will change and differ. And if you have any tips or tricks, any feedback, any different topics you want to see us talk about, if you want to talk about a topic, let us know. This is for the community, so we want to hear from you guys. We want to be able to kind of include you guys in this.
Yeah. So you get some output also. Like you can give us things to talk about, or you can come on and talk about things,
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to do a few things today. Starting off, as I said, it is February. You know what that means.
Black History
Month to the people. So first, there's AP African American Studies coming here next semester. I'm very excited about that class. Seems like a great class. Also, we have our annual Black History Month program coming up.
Yeah. Super
excited about that because I know a ton of different people and clubs and organizations are working super hard to make that so amazing. And it's so great every year.
Yeah. And we're starting to actually put it together and stuff and, like, figure out. We're going to start running it, like, doing the whole show. We're going to start running the whole show soon and stuff.
I'm excited.
And see how it's going to be put together, everybody's parts and stuff. And I'm really excited to see it because... Right. A bunch of people have been seeing it, but, like, not us. Yeah. And I'm like,
I gotta see it. There's going to be singing, dancing, poetry. There's going to be,
it's going to be so much.
And literally the amount of time and effort and hard work people have put into this, like, I'm just so ready for y'all to see it and experience it. So very excited. Mm-hmm. With the AP African American Studies, that's, like, a controversial topic.
It is, because some people are, like, no, can't do that in my state.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Florida. And it's, like, banning a whole class that is literally to encourage, like...
knowledge.
Just knowledge of being black is crazy. I just feel like it's anti-black. Like, if we're keeping it plain and simple, we're not sugarcoating it. That's what it is, because it's literally, like... What?
We learned all about everybody else.
Everybody else. Except us. It's kind of crazy.
Why don't we get to learn about the stuff that isn't just slavery and then civil rights and then here we are?
Right.
Why can't it be like this is what was happening in between this? This is what was being overcame, and this is what was good about whatever. Because we figure out a way to make things positive during hard times. So why can't we learn about how they did back then, or like instead of just like wow this is really bad because we know that. Yeah. But we don't know all the details.
And there's just so much more to black culture than just the struggle, Like, I feel like so many people are so stuck on, like, oh, black people, y'all just down bad. Like,
it's just just oppressed.
Right. Like,
and that's it.
That's not all black culture. There's so much more to black culture. And even, like the, what's the word?
Stereotypes?
Yeah, the stereotypical things. Yeah. Like, the cookout. That is part of black culture.
That is a thing. It's a good thing, but that's not it.
Yeah, not that there's like other negative stereotypes, but I feel like some stereotypes have a truth to them.
Yeah, and but we should embrace them rather than being like trying, because some people they try to like get away from the stereotypes, and it's like no, that is black people, but like
this one's kind of bad, but fried chicken. It is because it's not only about like eating fried chicken; it's about making it. The process to make fried chicken is like some people have special recipes. Like in my family, we have a fried chicken recipe. Like
yeah, we do as well.
And like,
and we're actively making more too.
Yeah, it's like it's just that's a part of our culture.
Stuff, like,
yeah,
and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have had watermelon for the past like 2 weeks.
See, that's one thing I don't like watermelon. I think it's a very mid fruit.
And they'd be like, "Cause you're black." I'm like, "And you don't like watermelon?"
Literally, no. But it's also like, cause like, oh god, I just feel like this is getting a little racist.
It isn't though, cause this is black culture.
True. No, yeah, that's so true. I was gonna say Kool-Aid, cause not everybody can make good Kool-Aid.
Not everyone, cause some people
if you use less than 2 scoops of sugar, you're insane.
For one,
and that's water.
They do too much water.
It's colored water. Also, sweet tea. I don't even know if that's a black thing or if that's just, but we make sweet tea in my house. And again, if you use less than 2 scoops of sugar, that's unsweet. Let's get it right.
That just might, I don't know if that, it kind of is. It is a southern thing.
Definitely
yeah, for sure.
Because if you go up north and you be like, can I get tea? And they give you unsweet. Or you're like, can I get sweet? And they give you sugar packets. Oh my gosh. I went to New York and it broke my heart. Yeah.
But yeah, I know sweet tea is a southern thing. And we're in Georgia. So
I didn't realize how southern it was until I legit like traveled. Where was I?
We're like the most like when in like old shows and stuff. Mm-hmm. I would watch and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, this girl's from Georgia," and all the people like the person that was from Georgia would be like, "Howdy y'all," and I'd be like, "We're not even like that anymore." But they still are like deep Georgia. Yeah. We're in suburbs Georgia. Yeah. We're not even like south.
We're also black suburban Georgia, so that's also different.
So,
but yeah, you'll go up north. Like I went to Chicago for my birthday. I went up there and I was like. It was the first day up there. I was like, can I get some sweet tea? And they were like, okay. And they went back. They came back, and she brought tea and sugar packets. And I was like, oh, no. That's you know what? Just give me a water. Because I took offense to that personally.
So that hurt my soul.
Right. And this really, like nowhere up north, nobody has sweet tea. Like, there's a chicken place up there. I think it's like Harold's or something. Mm-hmm. Their chicken's also different up there. I think ours is better. Because like Harold's was like the hype, like everybody's like, oh, go to Harold's. It's kind of mid. It's just chicken.
I don't know
because like JJ's down here.
Oh, I
that's
love
chicken.
JJ's. That's some good fried chicken. If you want some good fried chicken, hey, I don't know if we can say that. I don't know if we can say that with the white powder, whatever it is.
I feel like that's worse. Like I just the random white powder they put on that chicken
we
at JJ's.
We can't say what we say. We can't say that.
All I'm saying is, it's good stuff. That's all I'm saying.
But fried chicken being like a black thing. And like watermelon being a black thing. And a lot of people, I've met a couple of black people that don't like watermelon. And I'm like,
it's a mid fruit.
I personally, you have to
it's textured water. It's all and seeds. That's it. It's not even a good texture either. It's like
I like watermelon.
It's like cold sand.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, or you know the things like you get in like ice packs or like the gel things. The inside, I feel like if you make that cold and make it a little harder, that's what watermelon tastes like to me.
And I don't think you've had good watermelon.
Maybe not. Because
watermelon differs a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I've had terrible watermelon before. And, like, I don't know if it's really in season right now, so we just, the 2 weeks, it's been, like, watermelon, so I feel like I'm actually good. But watermelon's actually really good for you because you can eat a lot of it, and it's, like, no calories, and it'll fill you up. And, like, it's good for, like, weight loss. It's kind of cool. That's all. That was just a fun fact. But
okay, yeah.
Anyway, that's African American studies not being in states and stuff.
Yeah.
And that is coming to our school. I'm
excited. I'm taking it.
I'm taking it also.
You're a rising junior or rising senior. You're eligible to take it. Yeah. If you have any questions, I think go to Mr. Lamar.
Mr. Lamar and B40.
B43.
No, it's B40.
Okay.
Because I checked. And I was like, that's not his number. It's B40.
Yeah. Also, with it being February, Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
You got yourself a Valentine? Huh? I'm going to take that as a maybe. I feel that.
It's not no, per se. It's not like a no. Because if you asked me, like, 2 months ago, I would be like, no.
Now, but about the works. Okay, me personally, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. I mean, I could, but, like...
I also don't. Usually, because, like, I could have a Valentine if that... but, like, mainly, I do that for, like, friends. I just be buying my friends
I do
get
my friends stuff. Like, because my parents always give me stuff, so I'm like...
Yeah.
Share the love.
My parents are anti-Valentine's Day because they're like, you should be loving every day. So, no. And I'd be like, yeah.
That's valid.
But like extra on this day. Like, why not? Because I want some. If give me some hot chocolates, I'm going to eat them. I'm not going to be like, no, because no, I'll be like, thank you.
Thanks. My sister's birthday is also the day before, so we always do something on my sister for her.
That's cool. Oh, February 13th?
Yeah.
That's my grandma's birthday, too.
Look at them. Twins. Twin now. Let's see. What else is there going on? Oh, the mental health symposium that's coming around.
Oh, yeah. That's coming on the day after Valentine's Day, February 15th.
Yeah. That's, like, really important. I'm excited about that.
To learn about mental health and, like, doing things of
importance. Because as the year, like, recent times, mental health has definitely become more of a, like, talked about topic, which I love, love, love.
It's been talked about both in a good way and in a bad way.
No, yeah, it definitely has that controversial tip to it.
Yeah. Because I've been noticing, like, some people, like, it's like, yeah, this need to be spread around. And then also, it's actually just kind of controversial.
No, because some people are like, oh, mental health's been around forever. Why do you need help now?
Yeah.
Or on the other hand, it's like, please talk to someone. Yeah. I'm also very biased. My mother's a therapist, so I grew up with this. This has literally been ingrained in me.
My mom is a talk it out person, so
right.
She's been like, if you
have
so
a
it's
problem, like
talk about it.
And like therapy does work. Therapy is okay. There's definitely kind of I feel like it can be a gray cloud, around therapy, but I feel like especially a great thing. Honestly, people. I think everybody should go to therapy, even if you're okay or whatever. Because therapy, like some people think therapy is just feely mushy gushy, but it's not. Like in therapy, you can come up with a plan for future. It's literally whatever you want it to be. Therapy is tailored to the person. So if you are more, I need somewhere to go talk about my feelings, mushy gushy, you can go to therapy. If you're more of, I don't know what I'm doing with life, I need to figure this stuff out, therapy.
Get all those thoughts out of your head.
Yeah,
because it's forcing yourself to figure it out when you need help.
It's like trying to do calculus in your head. If you can, you're a problem. But you know,
either a problem or a genius. I was about to say.
No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, like, it's better to work it out on paper. It's the same. It's the same like idea. Yeah. And with that, it is Counselors Week. Well, when we're filming this, it's Counselors Week. Thank you to all our counselors. They're literally amazing.
Thank you.
It's literally the same idea. Like, if you need someone to go, like, hey, at home it's not great, go to a counselor. If you need, I don't know what I'm going to do after high school, go to a counselor. It's literally the same idea. Therapy is just more individual because counselors have to deal with all these students. A therapist is one-on-one, or if you have group therapy or whatever the case may be. But yeah, therapy is definitely great. I highly recommend. I'm not even in therapy, and I'm saying I need to join. I'm gonna get a therapist. I'm saying this to you. I'm gonna get a therapist.
I've been looking to maybe possibly get a therapist because I am one of those people that kind of keeps things in my head. Yeah. Like I kind of just like, no, I don't need help. I'm good, and then I keep it up here, and then I end up overwhelmed, and everyone's like, "Why are you overwhelmed?" And I'm like because there's a lot of stuff up there, and they're like, "So talk about it," and I'd be like, "No," because some people I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll talk about it," and other people I'd be like, I'm gonna close off. So it's like I need somebody I can just be unbiased. You can help me work it out.
That's also another thing. Talk to someone who is unbiased.
And another perspective. Because you're only looking at it from your perspective because that's the only person you think it's affecting or whatever.
It's like when something goes wrong, you can't talk to the person. So you're having a whole conversation in your head, but it's just you. Yeah. And you're like, here's my side. This is me. I'm talking about this and I'm hurt. This is the other person. Whatever my mind creates. This is not even them. This is you. So just keep here. And with the therapist, like, they're obviously not going to, like, tell you what the other person's thinking because they don't know. But what they are going to do is they're going to help you, like, figure out what your side is and how you feel on your side so you don't even have to think about their side until you can actually go and talk to that person or deal with that situation or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's very important.
Yeah. Mental health matters a lot. Yeah. It's for everyone.
Because, I mean, everyone has a mind. Everyone has mental health. Mm-hmm. It's just whether...
It's good.
It's like everyone has physical health. Do you have good physical health or bad physical health?
Or in between.
And everything's a spectrum as well. So it's not just like, oh, I'm great all the time. Because that's not healthy either.
That's not healthy either.
You are human. You're supposed to have a range of emotions.
You're meant to feel. Yeah. You're supposed to.
You be feeling...
And it's okay to do so.
100%.
All of the feelings.
Okay. I think that's like... Oh, I want to play a game.
Okay.
Okay. So, you know, in like sports, when they be like...
this is our football draft,
Right.
and we have this is the people I'm picking from all these teams, and this is my favorite team. This is my team.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it works. I don't actually know fantasy football and how it works. But, like, I feel like that was so good.
Was it? I don't know. I
feel like it was.
When they be like, number one draft pick, something. That's, and then they pick it. That's what we're doing today. But with cereal, because it's cereal.
Yeah.
Something that's like, so how are we going to do it?
My trusty notes app out.
First, we're going to play rock, paper, scissors, just see who goes first.
Okay, we're going to say it.
Yeah, we are going to say it out loud. So if you are just listening, you can hear. And then we're going to go down the list. And it's like, if you had a cereal team and it was like 1v1 and I had a team, you had a team, who you picking? What's the word?
I can't brain right now.
You know in basketball, when they be like, you're starting? I think it's just starting.
The starter?
Yeah. Who your starters?
Who's the starter thing?
Who are your starters? Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Rock, paper, scissors,
rock.
scissors. I guess you go first.
Yeah, I do.
Who's your first?
So, my Starting off, my starter. You talking a lot. So, my starter, if I see a bunch of things and I'm like, I don't know what to get, the one thing I'm going to look at, because it's, for one, it's always going to be there. Because it's like, it's always going to be there, for one. And for two, it's so good with any milk, anything.
If our first was the same.
And I might just take it from you. I'm not going to lie.
Go ahead.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay. It wasn't my first, but it was definitely my second. So now I gotta.
I feel like I was reversed.
No, that's
I'm
so.
not gonna lie.
I feel
because I'm thinking of what you think, and I'm like, I think like literally it just flipped.
We gonna see. No, but Honey Nut Cheerios for real though.
It's gonna be
great cereal.
It's amazing.
Top 3 easily.
It's like America's cereal for a reason.
Yeah.
Though,
oh, 100%.
because it's always gonna be there. It's like. It varies in price, but like, and it has the different Honey Nut Cheerios.
The apple cinnamon one is real good.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one. I love that one so much.
The one that's mixed with like the oats and it's like something else.
Yeah,
too.
that one. That one's pretty good.
Honestly, this might be a little. The regular just Cheerios, not Honey Nut, those are good too.
I like those. They're like you can jazz it up or put it down. You can just have it as like a topping on things. You can do anything.
Yeah,
with
it's I really like it
because sometimes you don't need. Sometimes you want to use your own honey.
Yeah. I don't use honey, I use sugar. But if I really want, if I'm like, I want something sweet and we only got regular Cheerios, I'm going to throw some sugar in that and I'm going to just, and it's really good. It's really, really good. Y'all, okay. My number one draft pick, first starting lineup, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, that was my second.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's a classic. I don't even know how it's a classic, but it just is.
No, it is. But is it?
Yes. Yes,
I'm just trying to think of like other people's and honestly, like ideas because I know in our like friend group in our like generation it probably is a classic, but I want to know like as a whole how do people really feel about Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
In a different generation,
because I know a bunch of people that love Cinnamon Toast Crunch
because I just feel like because it is a sweeter cereal.
It is for.
And I know my grandma, she don't eat sweet cereal. Like she rocking with Raisin Bran or like what's that's another real dry cereal. I'm like, how do you even consume that? I don't.
All the wheat ones. Oh. Wheaties.
I don't like Wheaties.
And there's another wheat cereal, and I don't remember what it's called. But
there's a ton of them.
There's a bunch of them, but they all look the same.
And they taste the same too. I don't know why there's so many different
brands. Frosted Wheats or something like where it has like where it's like the wheat roll, but it just has like white on it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's just like what
those
is that?
are awful too.
And I really wanted to give it a chance one day. I was like, but it has the frost on it, and I would eat it. I was like,
it tastes like wheat.
Shredded wheat?
Shredded wheat.
Yeah.
Those are bad too. All of them.
And then the frosted, like the... Yeah. Because I really was like, because it has a frost on it, so maybe it'll be better.
Like, this might be good.
This is not. No, it's not.
All right, who's your number 2?
Okay, let's look.
You gotta change it. Oh, I gotta change mine too. Okay.
Yeah, because you...
you gotta go first though, loser.
Captain Crunch. I know I stole it from you, but it was mine too. Because, Captain Crunch is so good. Is it going to murder the top of your mouth?
I was like, I'm kind of thinking, I said it out loud. I should have said it out loud.
Yeah, she said it out loud. And I was like, oh, yeah.
It's so
and
good,
she really said it depends on who goes first. And you know what? It was me. So, big brain. That's all I'm going to say. But Captain Crunch, it's going to murder the top of your mouth. But, is it so worth it?
I'll risk it.
Is it so worth it? It's so good.
All All right, my number 2, since I had to move it from Honey Nut Cheerios, Lucky Charms got bumped up. It was my number 3. Lucky Charms is good. Also, if you only eat the marshmallows out of Lucky Charms, you're weird. You got to be that nice little even of sweet and regular. It's real good. And you can also get straight marshmallows. I don't know if I know that, but at the store, those are good. As a cereal, it's diabetes in a bowl, but it's so good.
Yeah, because I'm like, because when you said you can just get your, I'm like, as a cereal?
It's
you
a little
just
much.
poured marshmallows and you have marshmallow cereal.
This was so good, and I've never been more innovative in my life. You know how you make s'mores? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't like chocolate, but I had graham cracker. I put that on there. I melted it over the stove. Like, I turned the thing on. I just let it heat up. It was the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. And I'm going to go to the store after school. That's what I'm going to get. Because, oh, my gosh, that memory, it was so good. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I keep closing my list.
Number 3?
Yeah, number 3. I'm going to say I like honeycomb. It's okay.
Number 3 is insane. Relax. Actually, our top 5 is insane anyways.
No. Honeycomb is really good.
Dry.
Honeycomb it's dry?
Yes.
You put milk in it.
It's still dry. That's how dry it is. No, you can put liquid on it, still be dry.
It's so good. I love honeycomb. I never heard of it until like a couple years ago.
Because it's bad.
No. No. It's literally, it's so good.
She's lying to y'all.
It's so good. I love honeycomb.
Number 3.
Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm like the opposite of sorry. I'm so proud to love honeycomb.
Okay, number 3 for me is Pops. People call Pops an old cereal.
I was gonna say that, but I
love Pops. It's so good.
They do, cause I thought it was old cereal because my grandpa loves Pops, and that's not a cereal that people know about.
It's really not. It's not like a very popular.
It's not a popular cereal, but it's good.
Like
I like
milk
it.
or no milk, it's really good.
Yeah, I would eat it dry, and I'd be like,
cause you could just it's like a little snack. Just
you can pop it in your.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, who is your? We're on number 4.
Oh man, I keep closing my list like we're not actively doing this. My number 4 might be Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles? Okay.
I like Fruity Pebbles. I don't know if I don't know. It was okay. I didn't even say words. So like in my brain, I was like thinking of cereal. When I think now, it probably wouldn't actually be in my top 5 or even my top 4 because it's 4th on this list right now. But I was thinking of cereal, and I was like, oh yeah, Fruity Pebbles is a cereal that I eat. Okay. And that's how it got on the list. Okay. I like Fruity Pebbles, though.
For number 5, this is definitely an older cereal. I don't know if people know about this. Honey Smacks? They're like this, and they're like coffee beans. You're insane. Honey Smacks are so good. They like have like a coffee taste to them. I love Honey Smacks. They are so good.
Because I know my grandpa used to have them. I know my grandpa used to have them, and he's old. So I was like, that's an old people's cereal.
The off-brand version is a lot better than the regular. I'm going to put that out there now. I'm letting you. You know what's also kind of crazy? Even a Honey Smack stale, they're still good. I kind of prefer them stale sometimes. They're delicious. End of story.
I've never had them in my life.
Who's your number 5? I had to change mine.
Yeah, I got to find one because honestly, you took like my other half of like my like I don't. Let me think real quick. I can say Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes is it? Did I?
Okay, not gonna. Okay. Frosted Flakes are good. Unless they get soggy, then I can't.
No,
mentally I cannot inhale it. Ingest is the right word. I can't do it.
They get interesting when they're soggy.
Because it's like wet paper after they get soggy. You have to eat them when they're crunchy.
They're also really, really, really sweet, and so that's only like they're sweet.
They're sweeter.
That's the sweeter of the cereals.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And so not like really, really, really sweet, but they're the sweeter of the cereals. Yeah. I like them. I said Cap'n Crunch already.
Cap'n Crunch is definitely Cap'n Crunch is delicious. I can't even lie.
Yeah. Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Yeah, like something else.
My number 5, I guess, or whatever. I don't even eat this cereal that often. Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks are good.
Apple Jacks are good.
I don't eat them that often, though.
No, but every once in a while, if I see them, no. Because honestly, that's not my first pick either.
It barely made the list. It only made the list because you said Honey Nut Cheerios, Captain Crunch, and Frosted Flakes. That's the only reason it made the list.
Because those are the top cereals just in life. But
I mean, like, if someone's like, oh, I got Apple Jacks, I'm like, okay, cool.
No, yeah. If I'm at somebody's house and they have Apple Jacks, I'm like, oh yeah, let me get those because I haven't had them in a while.
But if I'm going to the store and I'm like, let me get a box of cereal, it's not gonna be Apple Jacks.
Yeah. Every single time I have Apple Jacks, I say I haven't had these in a while because it's always a while that passes in between each time
I'm not just
that I
gonna
have
munch on a whole box of Apple Jacks.
No, I will get some from somebody's house. In somebody's house, they're like, "Oh, we have Apple Jacks." Then I'm like,
"Okay, yeah, cool.
You have Apple Jacks?" Because that's not a regular people thing. Actually, it is for some people, I'm sure. All I know is that people be insulting people and being like, "You look like stick." I do know people be like, "You look like a cinnamon stick,"
and I'm like, "That's insane."
I do be seeing that. I never called that, but
he tall and dark skin, and he got locks.
Oh no!
His name in my phone is the Applejack stick.
Oh wow, that's kind of crazy. But yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's all we have for
the end
today.
of today's.
I think this is a great first episode.
This is a really good one.
I'm so excited. So yeah, generals.
Whoa. Go ahead.
She forgot the outro.
Yeah,
okay.
all right.
Generals.
We have spoken.
And
we're out.